Hey everyone! So today I'm here to review the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blushes. They individually retail for $34 US, $41 in Canada. They contain 0.21 ounces of product and they're currently available in 6 permanent shades. It is said to be a curated colorful collection of 6 lustrous blushes to let the cheeks glow with light. The packaging is the brand's signature circle compact with a silicone texture, and it features a mirror. The compact itself does feel very slim and luxurious and durable in the hand. It's identical to their Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed highlighters, just smaller. The luminous blushes are versatile in the sense where they were created to either wear alone for a more subtle hint of color and glow, or they can be used as a blush topper over top of other cheek products to add an extra pop of pigmentation and supply a nice glow. Camellia is a light to medium candy pink with hints of yellow, warm undertones, and a frosted finish. I found that the texture was a little drier and chunkier in the pan, but it had no problems smoothing out on the skin during application. It remained to be very smooth and blendable on the skin. This shade had nice semi-opaque buildable pigmentation, and no matter how much or how little I applied, I never found that it accentuated the look of pores or imperfections. Camellia lasted 8.5 hours before fading. In comparison, MAC's What I Fancy was lighter, more peach and matte. NARS's Blasphemy was warmer, less pink and matte. And Clinique's Pink Pop was brighter, less opaque, and less frosted. Dahlia is a medium to dark berry red with warm undertones and a frosted finish. It would certainly work and look best on deeper skin tones. However, I did initially buy this with the intention of using it on the eyes as an eyeshadow. This doesn't mean that people with fair skin can't get away with it if you use a very light hand and a very fluffy brush and literally just tap it on. That should be enough color to work as a blush for you, if you like that sort of shade on the cheeks. The texture was lightly dry, but it remained very smooth and blendable once on the skin. Dahlia wore well for 9.5 hours before fading. In comparison, Clinique's Cola Pop was warmer, more red, and less frosted, and NARS's Dolce Vita was darker and less muted. Foxglove is a medium pink rose with warm undertones and a frosted finish. Unlike the other shades, I found that this one had a much softer, more buttery texture in the pan. It applied and blended very smoothly on the skin without emphasizing the look of pores or imperfections. It also had rich color payoff despite the fact that it did like to sheer out the more you worked it into the skin. And you probably can't tell, but it is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. Foxglove wore well for 8.5 hours before fading. In comparison, Urban Decay's Easy was darker and warmer. Clinique's Rosy Pop was brighter, warmer, and less frosted. And Too Faced's Your Love is King was warmer, more red, and less frosted. Snapdragon is a medium coral pink with warm undertones, gold shimmer, and a frosted finish. Once again, this shade also had a softer, more finely milled texture both in the pan and on the skin. It had mostly opaque, buildable pigmentation that could easily be worn alone on the cheeks as a blush, and it left behind a very luminous glow to the skin without emphasizing the look of pores. Snapdragon wore well for 8.5 hours before fading. In comparison, Clinique's Peach Pop was less opaque, warmer, and less frosted, and MAC's Modern Mandarin was lighter and more orange. So overall, these are actually really nice, illuminating blushes. I really appreciate that the pigmentation is more on the subtle side. They can be built up to intensify the color to be worn alone as a blush, or you can apply them using a lighter hand or a fluffier brush over top of other blushes just to add a little extra oomph and glow to the cheeks. Another plus, at least personally, is I didn't find that they accentuated any drier areas or pores on my cheeks, despite the fact that they are more luminous and glowing and just really pretty on the skin. My only real downfall with the luminous blushes, even though they do come in a great selection of shades, it would have been really nice to see at least one cooler toned color thrown in there. So with all of that said, if you are a fan of their regular Shimmering Skin Perfector highlighters, or you just like that luminous glowing cheek look, and you like to mix your highlighters and your blushes together anyways, then these are definitely worth checking out, and I do recommend them. So be sure to let me know in the comments below if you have checked these out, if you want to, or just in general what your favorite finish of blush is. As always, don't forget to check out my blog for more details, photos, and swatches, as well as like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. If you'd like to give me a follow, I will have all of my social media listed here, as well as down in the description. As I always say, I hope you found this review helpful and hope that you're having a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching.